It is 10:28. That means it's time for some celebrity dish.
All right, we got Catori Langley in making her debut this morning. Hello. Good to see you.
How are you guys? Thank you so much.
Welcome.
I'm happy to be here and excited to talk.
Okay. All right.
So you're familiar. I should mention you are familiar with Fox 5, not this studio in particular, but with our studios. Why is that?
Because I was an intern here in 2014, little baby, when I was still in college, and this is like definitely a full circle. So I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're happy to have
awesome.
you. All right, let's get into it here because we can't get enough of the Kardashians. Producer Chris is in the control room with more from the famous family. Chris, I guess, like it or not, Kardashian time.
Like it or not, exactly. Earlier, you guys talked about sister Kourtney with head crack. I'm here to talk about sister Khloe this time, kind of tangentially, because I'm actually talking about Tristan Thompson, because her ex, the NBA player, is now kind of keeping close tabs on her. Physically closer. He is moving physically closer. Literally, according to the U.S. Sun, Thompson purchased a $12.5 million mansion just 3 doors down from Khloe Kardashian. This might ring a bell, actually, because you might remember Kanye West did something similar in 2021, buying property right across the street from ex-wife Kim Kardashian. So Khloe and Tristan share 2 children together, but Khloe insists, wisdom, this is key, they are not reconciling, okay?
Yeah, I believe it.
Do you believe? It's hard to read you right now. Do you believe it?
Absolutely, I believe it.
Okay. I want to hear your thoughts, actually. What do you think?
I think it's a little too close for comfort. I don't like the helicopter aspect of it. He's a little too close to her, but it'll be great for the children.
Yeah.
They'll definitely have some, well, they don't have any problem with childcare, but they would definitely have their dad close by. I think that that'll be good for them.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought of. It seems like, I don't know that I ever, Chris, remember there being issues as far as them co-parenting. It seems like they've always put that first. So for the kids, I actually love it for the kids to have their dad close by.
See?
So, yeah. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're back together. I think the skepticism that some might have, not necessarily on this couch, is because there have been, there's been a lot of on and off in their relationship. But otherwise, great for co-parenting. Yeah. Right, Wiz?
Yeah, he can watch the kids when she goes out and vice versa. This is a win-win situation.
Yeah. Okay.
Everybody wins.
As long as it's for the kids only.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Kids only.
Yeah.
Very key. Also, unfortunately for her, though, because every single time he brings one of those other women back to the house, only 3 doors down, though. So,
well,
maybe, could cause some drama down the line, guys. Now, speaking of drama, let's talk about Harry Styles next, okay? Because he's still in the headlines after being spotted making out with Emily Ratajkowski over in Tokyo recently. We talked about this on the show yesterday, and I'm pretty sure we talked about it the day before, too. A source told Us Weekly the Grammy winner is thrilled about getting close to Emily Ratajkowski because he has always been very attracted to her. Join the club. But she's reportedly not looking for anything serious and is just trying to live her best single life and have fun. Harry and Emily both recently broke up with their long-term partners. Sources also say Emily is hoping actress Olivia Wilde forgives her for kissing Harry. We talked about that on the show yesterday, Catori.
Have you heard what do you make of all of this?
I love this. I do. Like,
Why?
I think because they're so cute. They're both cute. Now she might have to watch her clothes.
But what about
Harry might steal some of her items, but they're so cute together.
What about the girl code? Because that history. Do you think that's relevant here?
So I think if this were like me and you or me and our girlfriends, then yes, we would say girl code. But
at that level,
they have it. I mean, who else are they going to date? Like, they see the same people everywhere they go.
That's a good point.
And how close are they? Like, do we really know? They're like, we're model friends, but we're not friends.
Okay. That's actually, I hadn't thought about that. That's a good point, right? It's a small circle up there, right, in that tax bracket. And things that I guess we can't relate to. Unless you got a pot of gold I don't know about.
I would also probably argue that most people would say, if you've got the shot with Harry Styles, you have to take it.
Or they would say, if you got a shot with Emily
Ratajkowski, you got to take it as well.
Yeah,
exactly.
you might as well take it.
I mean, they could just be friends. I mean, what kind of kiss was it? That CD?
Oh, it was
That's right.
passionate.
Wisdom's going to go on this whole, he was just helping her cross the street thing.
She could have just been falling down. It could have been an accidental kiss. I mean, what kind of kiss
You
was it?
How
accidentally
many
fell and
accidental
kissed her?
kisses have you had, Wisdom?
When I was in the 7th grade, I accidentally fell and kissed somebody. Yeah, I did. I fell on the couch and kissed him, for real.
Okay.
No joke.
Well, I haven't done that in my adult life.
Not in my adult life. I mean, in my, just giving an example.
All right, you want to stress this was when you were younger.
When I was in the 7th grade, I know exactly who it was. Yeah, I was in the 7th grade.
And you remember exactly.
I know exactly who it was, and her name was.
Accidental.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look out for you as a friend, and I'm gonna just say, let's just leave it right there, right?
I think that's a good call. All right, I've got just a little bit more relationship drama for you guys now, and this involves a couple of Real Housewives of Atlanta, to be specific. Eva Marcille has filed for divorce from her husband of 4 years, Michael Sterling. So documents filed say their marriage is, quote, irretrievably broken with no prospects for a reconciliation. Eva is requesting primary custody of their 2 children as well as child support. She's also seeking an equal split of assets. Now, this comes on the heels of Real Housewife Drew Sidora's divorce. We've talked about that on the show before. According to court documents obtained by Radar Online, Drew and her ex-husband Ralph Pittman are asking the judge to seal their divorce records from the public. Drew has accused Ralph of being a serial cheater and wants to protect their children from court documents that have shown up on several websites. When the kids are involved, you definitely want to protect them, and especially since it seems like that one's going to get a little messy, guys.
Yeah. What do you think? Are you surprised about Eva?
I am very surprised. Like, no shade to Drew, love her, but I feel like I saw this coming with her and Ralph. If you watch the show and you follow, they were on rocky waters. But Eva, it's been 5 years.
Yeah.
They have those 2 beautiful children. He's such a good, stepdad to her daughter. I was shocked when I heard this. I really didn't see this coming for them.
I always feel for the kids involved. You know, Drew made a point about not wanting the kids to find out about this. I do also say, though, this is why you don't maybe put your mess on reality TV, because the kids are going to see it. For me, just no check is worth all of that. And now the public feels entitled to know about the drama having to do with your divorce, right? Because they've been following you for all this time. So I just feel for the kids, because divorce can be tough.
Now they're going to know all about it forever, because it's going to get on the internet.
And all of their
once
friends.
It's on the internet, everybody knows about it.
Yeah.
So.
But if he wants full custody of the kids, I don't like that.
Well,
I don't like that.
Again, it will be messy, because when you start talking about people dividing assets and who gets custody and whatnot, it's going to get messy.
Yeah.
It definitely will be messy, so it's unfortunate.
All right. Well, the cheating scandal continues for the stars of Vanderpump Rules, who recently confronted each other in a heated reunion with Andy Cohen. Now Lala Kent is opening up about the 10th day, saying security had to step in during a brawl. That was her word at the reunion. She says Andy could hardly control the chaos, and that the second she sat down, there was, quote, nails up, 2 fingers directed at whoever I was talking to. She also revealed she blacked out during the intense day and felt sick and disgusted after confronting Tom Sandoval and Raquel about their affair.
Blacked out, huh?
This reminds me, I can't think of what reunion it was, but...
Portia.
Was it?
She already knows. She's like, oh,
you know
Portia.
exactly what I'm.
Yeah.
I just wonder if it's going to be handled the same way, right?
Yeah.
And if the backlash is going to be the same about things devolving during the reunion and getting wild. I don't know if you know what I'm getting at, but I wonder how Andy Cohen is going to respond to this.
I feel for Andy. He is surrounded by all these women driving him insane.
Well, his paycheck, I think, consoles him, right? Like, he's just like, oh, all right, I guess I'll do it for another season.
Yeah.
He is really starting to lose track of these ladies.
Yeah.
And for, like you were saying, like when you mentioned, we never want to see anyone fight. We don't want any violence, but sometimes it gets to that. And if he had to get involved and step in and she blacked out, that's very telling. Now, I don't watch the show as much. I do keep up with it. But I'm definitely tuning into this reunion because I want to see it. I like, I got to see it. I have to see how this plays out.
Okay. I mean, listen, I think people who weren't even following before this are tuning in now. We got to wrap, but where can folks follow you?
Well, yes, you can follow me at Tori Talk W Catori, and that's TORITALK WCATORI.
Okay.
On all socials. It was very fun. Thank you guys so much.
Continue to